Hello my loves, I'm Ellie Frost. Thank you so much for being on my channel where we are talking about the multi-dimensional approach to rapidly and radically healing and transforming during and after narcissistic abuse. And I want to make this video about the one thing that we have to accept about narcissistic abuse, that if we could accept this, things can get a lot easier in our own progression and healing and transformation. And by the way, my work is for people who don't just want to heal to an extent where they're just over the narcissist-ish, but they're not actually rapidly and radically transforming. My work is for people who want to live their best lives, who want to make their dreams come true, no matter how hard it's been, how old they are, what they've been through, who want to not just heal, but transform into the person they came to be, into your most authentic and abundant self. If you're interested in that, I've got the Sovereign program you can now enroll in, which will deeply heal the trauma and help you set up for a life on your terms. How to manifest, how to stand in values, boundaries and standards, giving you the processes and energetic clearings to also resolve what's been unresolved, which is the pain, the hurt, the old cycles. I've also got Live Fully Now, which is a membership. And that's just a plug-in for you to be on a transformational journey. So let's get into this. The thing we've got to stop kidding ourselves over, which is really hard to hear. I know I've made many videos about why this happens and how hard it was with my own parents. The thing we have to understand and stop lying to ourselves about is that the narcissist does not love you. A narcissist has no emotional capacity, really. I know they seem to be angry, but they just channel anger. It's not in the same way, it's not in the emotional response we would have. They don't love anything or anyone. They don't even love themselves. It's not like they hate themselves. They're just void. They're vacant, right? But we keep lying to ourselves about love. We say, well, they get jealous. That means they love me. No, it doesn't. Jealousy doesn't mean they love you. Jealousy means they think they own you. When I went to leave the last time, they really wanted me back. They really hoovered me back. They really made promises. They really tried to keep me. That doesn't mean they love you. That means they want to keep you. Yeah, you're their source. You're their battery source of supply. Betrayal doesn't mean they love you. Invalidating you doesn't mean they love you. Betraying you, discarding you, making you feel unimportant doesn't mean they love you. The only thing in this universe that means someone loves you is love. So what does that look like? It looks like I would want what's best for you, even if sometimes it's not what I really want. I'd set you free if I loved you enough to think that it was in your best interest to be set free. I would feel pain and suffering in causing your pain and suffering. You'll know this if you've got pets, children, people in your life that you do love, that their pain is your pain. Right? That's what love feels like. So we keep justifying this absolutely destructive cycle by saying, well, you know, they're so paranoid that I might leave them. They must love me. No, they're a complete control freak that is using you as a battery source for your life force energy and often other resources. It's not love. It's power, domination and control. It's not love. When they cause you pain, it's not because of their insecurity. We have all these lies. They're just insecure. They can't admit their emotions. That's why they get angry. That's why they hurt me. It's so intense how they feel about me that's why they hurt me. All absolute rubbish, the opposite of love. Love in this universe is an abundant energy. It means that it's an energy that supports me, supports you, and supports the collective. And anything outside of that is not love. Yeah? They don't love themselves. I know people teach that. They're egomaniacs, but they don't love themselves. They're just operating from a very egotistical way, but not in the way that most people understand the ego. Ego means that I'm operating from a very primitive, like selfish part of my brain, just in the material and physical realm. That's what it means spiritually, yeah? But with a narcissist, it's just that. There's no emotional capacity. So if you think about different types of animals have different types of emotional intelligence. But some animals in the wild are just instinctive. They're going to hunt and kill and survive. That's like where the narcissist is, right? You don't matter. In fact, you will feel often in these relationships like you don't exist because your authentic self doesn't exist. So the only way to manifest your best life is to be true to yourself, true to your heart, true to your dreams, true to what you want to do, be and have, and true to the love you want to be in. Now, much as they don't love you, you can't pour real love onto these situations. You have to be the person they need you to be, which at the very heart of it is not loving to yourself. I teach all the time that a side effect of my work is that people come into self-love, because when you do the things in Sovereign, self-focus, self-partner, self-source, self-love is a given because you never betray yourself again, right? You've got your own back, but in a beautiful way that honors other people. So there's no love in the relationship. And in fact, you're not really giving love, because to be truly giving love, we've got to be in an energy that's abundant for us as well. Otherwise, we're basically sacrificing. We're basically hurting ourselves, right? And that's not loving. It's not loving. I teach people about giving in Sovereign and say, like, only give when you can give freely from a position to give, because that's true love. If I give and resent, if I give and abandon myself, there's no love in this. It's just sacrifice. It's just deterioration. So don't kid yourself. I know you can feel very strong feelings of love. Your love towards them can be true. Nonetheless, right, the dynamic and the energy you give out and the energy you receive is not loving for you or for them, because enabling a narcissist is not loving for the planet or for the narcissist themselves. So I hope that helps, guys. Lots of real love, and I'll speak to you soon.